We also have another response from the Democrats. And so we have been hearing from some individuals about this concept of court packing. Have you heard of this court packing concept? So Representative Joe Kennedy, you may remember this individual. This guy, he gave a response to one of the State of the Unions, and he had all of that lip gloss on his mouth, and you could see like this shine that was like everywhere on his face. It was not very flattering, but that was his big debut. And he is still lingering around. I think he just lost his election running for Senate wherever he was during the primaries. And so he's got a new statement out today. It's this individual is mostly inconsequential to American politics at this point in time. But he says if he holds a vote in 2020, we pack the court in 2021. So he's saying if Donald Trump or if Mitch McConnell, if they hold the vote in 2020, we're going to pack the court in 2021. So what the heck does that even mean? We're going to talk about court packing. So remember, when we talk about the U.S. Constitution, it says that we form a judiciary branch. We form the court, but it doesn't really dictate how many judges can be on the court. And so from our history, the United States Supreme Court has had 9 justices for more than 150 years. Doesn't require 9, but the number is set by Congress. So the Constitution says you can have an executive, Congress, and the judiciary, but the Congress can actually define and dictate how the judiciary works. How many judges do we have? How many circuit courts do we have? And what does the federal judiciary look like? So there are 9 currently, but there doesn't have to be 9. And there was a period in time when Franklin Delano Roosevelt was the president where he actually wanted to add more justices to the Supreme Court. So they had 9, and he had all of these New Deal plans that he was moving forward with, and the judges kept striking him down. Unconstitutional, unconstitutional, unconstitutional. So he came back. Now remember, he was president for 4 terms. He died in his last term, and then that's when Harry Truman took office, and we were in the middle of World War II and all of that. But there was a period of time when he was doing this New Deal to get the country out of the Depression was his thought process. The courts kept striking it down, so he said, fine, screw it. We're just going to pack the court. We have these 7 justices who are not siding with me. I'm just going to add 8 more of them. And he's going to get to appoint them all. And so that's going to flip the balance of the court. So that's what the Democrats are talking about doing now. They're talking about this court packing. Biden has not commented on it since Ruth Bader Ginsburg's death, but he has previously dismissed the idea. But really what they want to do is turn it into this. So court packing would be a situation where we have 6 conservative justices who are reliable conservatives, and this would be the normal court. But with court packing, they would add on these 4 other Supreme Court judges. And so that would change the balance of power from a 6-3 to a 6-7. And this is a real idea. I mean, they're really actually floating this around. I do not know how the American public would respond to this. I am not of the mindset that this would be looked upon favorably. To me, it sort of feels like kind of like cheating in a way, and not something that I think people would respond to now. So this is what we are looking at.